Word to the wise, this human rights defender's mission is not dependent on Jesuit top politicians to change or reform, but to expose them as extremely corrupt, politically incompetent and spiritually immature if they fail to perform. For prior to our international political unity to eradicate neocolonialism as victims of circumstance under constitutional, mind and body, debt slavery today, we were disunited from each other in political ideology and failed to make any collective human rights claim in true equity, fairness. Fortunately, even after 60-plus years of maladministration in the Jamaican government by Jesuit top politicians who act like renegades, human rights violators, in society, we the people of African descent still have a duty and responsibility to safeguard our elective God-given indigenous human birthrights as an effective diplomatic remedy, so that we can begin to experience the highest standard of living in good health and wealth and collective security, all for one negus and one negus for all. Hence, it is by the operation of international human rights law why we the people of African descent have become morally compelled to protest without delay, to make a lawful human rights claim by exercising the international right to self-determination with cultural and political autonomy. For if every human being in Jamaica became aware of their international right to an effective diplomatic remedy, under Article 8 of the UDHR Charter of Fundamental Equality, then social and political transformation can be manifested in unity at the headquarters of the JDF military, as they will become politically self-empowered to demand equal human rights entitlements without fear of Jesuit top politicians behind the scenes. Brothers and sisters of African descent in Jamaican territory today, we need to understand that the government of Jamaica can and will continue to exist without the 60-plus Jesuit top politicians who live in denial as living debt slaves. The errors within the geopolitical Jesuit system of capitalism have caused human beings to surrender to international bankers by proxy, through paid Jesuit top political puppets in government offices. The false belief in worthless and inflationary debt money, fool's gold, running the modern world of social democracy, political choices, can only be counteracted by the international judicial authority of the will of the people of African descent in collective security, all for one negus and one negus for all. Yet, it is still being supported by every Jesuit top politician who stays busy accumulating worthless and inflationary debt money, at the expense of carrying out their statutory duties of securing freedom and equality for the collective majority, until the will of the people of African descent decide to unite to exercise the international right to an effective diplomatic remedy.
Yes, I. This is the initiation of a global human rights to life grassroots street campaign for people of African descent to exercise together in collectively security. All for one negus for all, without any Jesuit thought politician to stall or hinder in the way. For pursuing Article 21.1 of the UDHR Charter, fundamental equality. Everyone has the international right to take part in the government of his or her country, directly or through freely chosen representatives, with international political legitimacy from the consent of the governed. We, henceforth, Article 3 of the UDHR Charter states, is an individual human right that only individuals can openly claim today, as corporation and organization are legal fiction, not human beings who are entitled to exercise indigenous inherent dignity, which hold priceless value. In extension, my brothers and sisters, we are live in a fiction as well. We come to a self-actualization, and we have international rights here to exercise collectively.
I'm going to explain our diplomatic aim and our political objectives. 1. To enlighten indigenous people of African descent of their international right to an effective diplomatic remedy by political dissent. 2. Power them with a civil disobedient vortex in time to claim these international rights together in collective unity. 3. Motivate them with human rights knowledge the political power over self, to find their divine purpose and duty to exalt the UDHR law of fundamental equality. 4. To edify the population of the great significance of the unanimous UN Resolution 1514 of 1960 and explain the importance of declaring complete independence in human rights solidarity. 5. Morally persuade the will of the conscious people of African descent to stand in political unity to overcome and dissolve their government, which lack the capacity and ability to promote and protect human rights law by every Jesuit politician. Article 5 of the 1514 resolution. Immediate steps shall be taken in trust and non-self-governing territories to transfer all powers to the people of those territories so that they can express and claim their full independence.
Yes, Article 20 of the UDHR chart state that no one shall be compelled to any bankrupt nation state. So end Jesuitism now.
Give thanks for watching, and if you need more information or wish to participate with a human rights contribution, then please feel free to contact us at kingdomofdebrezit2020@gmail.com in human rights solidarity. Blessings.